Thanks for joining again. I'm going to read a story now. This story is called Avocado Baby and the author is John Birmingham. Mr. and Mrs. Hargraves and their 2 children were not very strong. Mrs. Hargraves was expecting another baby, and they hoped that this baby would not be as weak as they all were. The new baby was born and all the family were very pleased. Mr. and Mrs. Hargraves brought the baby home and it grew, but as they feared, it didn't grow very strong. Mrs. Hargraves found feeding the baby very difficult. It did not like the food or want to eat very much. "Whatever can I do?" wailed Mrs. Hargraves. "The baby doesn't eat anything I make and he looks so weak." "Why don't you give him an avocado pear?" said the children. In the fruit bowl on the table was an avocado pear, and nobody knew how it got there because the Hargraves never bought avocado pears. Mrs. Hargraves cut the pear in half and mashed it and gave it to the baby, who ate it all up. And from that day, an amazing thing happened. The baby became very strong. It was getting so strong that the baby could break out of his straps on his high chair, pull other children uphill in a cart, and wrench off the sides of its cot. And each day Mrs. Hargraves gave the baby an avocado pear. One night a burglar got in the house. The baby woke up and, hearing the burglar moving downstairs, leapt out of his cot. The baby picked up a broom and chased the burglar. The burglar was so frightened of being chased by a baby, he dropped his bag and ran out of the house. The next day, Mr. Hargraves put a notice on the gate. "That should keep the burglars away," he said. "Beware of the baby," says. The baby would help carry the shopping, move furniture, and push the car when it would not start. One day, 2 bullies were waiting for the children in the park. The bullies started being very nasty to the children. The baby did not like that, and he jumped out of his pushchair. He picked up the bullies and he threw them in the pond. The baby gets stronger every day, and of course, it's still eating avocado pears. I hope you enjoyed the story. Bye-bye.